Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we continue our lesson today to understand the stress, strain, and then the Young modulus. Okay, this one is material. So and then we can see here is the diameter, so we can calculate the diameter, and then here is a diameter. So from the diameter we can get the cross-sectional area. So the unit of the cross-sectional area is a meter squared. Again, so we take from this point to this point is L0. L0 in this case is your original length. So L0 is the original length, and then we apply the force here. So we apply the force here. So I pull the object here, and then what happen? So the object start to expand. So that's mean to here and to this point, because the add by the apply force here. Here is the apply force, and then what happened to the object? Start to extend. So and then we have the E here. So what is E? Is your extension. So we apply the force here, and then what happened to the material, the solid? So they start to expand. So we have the extension of the object. Okay, so now we know what is the original length, and then we know what is the extension, and then what is the apply force. Okay, and then we already know this one is the cross-sectional area. So from this simple experiment, then we can try to understand what is mean by the stress, what is mean by the strain, and then at last, at the end, we need to understand what is the Young modulus of this material. Okay, so we continue. Okay, so we go for the chapter deformation of solid. So the diagram show a solid of original length L0, fixed x1 n, and stretched by applied force F, and produce the extension E. Okay, so this one is the solid. Then we apply the force. So we apply the force, and then we stretch the solid. And then what happened to the solid? They start to extend from the original L0. So now we have the E, the extension of the solid. Then we know what is the apply force, extension, the L0, and then the cross-sectional area. This one is the cross-sectional area. This one is the cross-sectional area. Okay, so then we need to understand what is stress, and then what is strain. So what is the stress? So the definition of the stress is the force, the applied force here. So the applied force over the cross-sectional area, F over the A, cross-sectional area. This one is the cross-sectional area. And then of course the unit for the Newton, the force is Newton, and then the unit for the cross-sectional area is a meter power of 2. Therefore, the unit of strength is Newton meter power of negative 2. Then we go for the strain. What is strain? Strain is the extension E, extension of the solid over the original length of the solid. Because the extension, the unit is meter, original length, the unit also meter. That's why meter over meter cancel each other. So that means for the strain, we don't have a unit. Okay, so then until now we understand what is the stress, what is the strain. So we continue. Okay, so we continue for the Young modulus. So Young modulus is the ratio of the stress to strain. So the ratio of stress to strain is known as the Young modulus. So E, Young modulus, the symbol of Young modulus is a E, stress over strain. Then we have the stress is F over A over the E over the L naught. This one. Then we manipulate the equation. So we have the equation for the Young modulus, F L naught over E A. Okay, so this one is the equation of the Young modulus, and then the unit of Young modulus is Newton meter power of negative 2, and actually normally we use a Pascal, PA. And then we go for the dimension of the E. Then we use this one. Dimension of the force is MLT power of negative 2. L naught is the length. Dimension of length is L. E is the extension. So the dimension of the extension actually is the length L. A is the cross-sectional area. So dimension of A is the L power of 2. Then we manipulate the equation, and then we have this equation. The one is the dimension of the Young modulus. Okay, so Young modulus can be deduced from the stress strain graph. Stress strain graph. So from the equation, from the graph we have the straight line graph. So and then the gradient M is equal to the Young modulus. From the graph, strain over versus strain, stress versus strain. Okay, the one how we can get the Young modulus from the graph stress over strain. So we continue. Okay, so the Young modulus also can get from the graph extension E versus force. So the extension E versus force, and then the graph is the straight line graph. Okay, and then we have the equation E over the stress. Stress is F over A over the E over L naught. We manipulate the equation, and then we have this equation. E is modulus Young is equals to the F L naught over the A E. Okay, so we compare with the general equation for the linear graph. So y is the y-axis. So in this case, y-axis is your extension, and then x is the force, applied force. Here is the x-axis, and then gradient is here M. Then C is 0 lah. In this case is here 0. So gradient from the graph is equal to the M. Gradient is equal to L naught over the EA. So we can find the gradient and from the graph. Then therefore at last and we can get the Young modulus. by manipulate this equation. The Young modulus E is equal to the L naught over the MA. So M is the gradient of the graph, A is the cross-sectional area, L naught is the original length. Then we can get the Young modulus for the solid. Okay. Until now, I stop here. Then thank you.